Boom! At the open, all-time high for the S&P 500.
It's your boy Jimmy.
Now, what's worth doing is worth doing for money.
Straight from y'all street to Wall Street.
Anybody tells you money's the root of all evil, doesn't make up happen.
Dudes wake up, hope their girl turned on so they can get a little bit. Only woman in the morning, I wanna turn on this. Becky quick. While the average man looking at this, it's sad like she fine as it. I'm over here looking at tails and whips like, yeah, 5'6". Yeah, I left the mayhem for the market. Now I don't want a dope spot, I want a stop pick. I know that booty got dropped, triggered my stop losses, but I ain't got time for your wop. My V-wops crossing. Rich with hot V's and pushing hot keys. Strategy and plans to make grand. Still in my wife beater. Batman pajamas, house slides, and about 5 hot picks for the day. Cause I like the way the Dow bounces. 4 hot dips on call, so I got options. 2 with a lot of volume, 1 with a double bottle. Now I know dumb money don't understand. Am I talking about my trade or just thinking with my MACD? You see, we different in the way we move. You move with kittens and your dog, I move with bears and bulls. I got a green thumb, grow with the marijuana. Waking up with the fun, some commas. Jump out of bed, big profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and stop. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETL, make profits. I jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. Yeah. See, me and Jim Cramer been talking mad money. Said today I'm taking a risk. They got the feds coming, but I got support here with me. I call a short squeeze. You get the drop, she pull the trigger, and abort these. If she stay on my watch list, I might have to wife her. But I know better. I'm a true trading group lifer. Call up the Wolf of Weed Street. It's time to flip some profits. Go ahead, be hawking. Get your spot here. I'll double top that in the head and shoulders. Hit them up with this resistance. Watch them roll over. Cause I see John Wicks in contract. If I say I make $1 million a day, well, that's a large cap. You moving average, that's why you get crossed. Get split, get delisted, and knocked off. And I'm setting the whole block off. I'm buying GameStop and selling them roadblocks off. Jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up. still in my same making profit. They used to watch me move them packs. Stop. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETF. Hey, my family. Hey, go, what we doing, my man? Hey, make profit. Hey, Shug, Mike, what we doing? Hey, make profit. Yo, Wolf, Professor, what we doing? Hey, make profit. That TTG money gang. Hey, making profit. We some snipers.
Hey, you.
What's up, Mike?
What's up, everybody? What's going on, guys? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. With me here today, if you guys do not know who I am, my name is Michael Edward, former award-winning hedge fund trader, but now the co-founder and head trader of True Trading Group. And this handsome young fella underneath me likes to be underneath me. His name is Adam. He's my business partner and also co-founder of True Trading Group. So everybody give a big ayo to Adam. Man, I gotta tell you. Go ahead.
Screw the intro. I'm incredibly frustrated.
Wait, tell me what you are frustrated with.
This market is infuriating. It is. It's infuriating. It's driving everybody crazy. And I get that we're still making money and all that stuff is great. It's great to make money, right?
Good day today.
Yeah, it was a good day today. It's been really good the last couple, this month has been a very strong month, but man, I mean, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't extraordinarily frustrated. Just to watch what's been going on. I mean, what is it? I mean, for those that don't trade or anything else, I mean, it's one of those things where, I mean, look at that.
That's it. That's all she wrote since May 5th. That's it. We're in a hell of a range, man. It's a hell of a channel, and I've been trying to the last several live streams. I've been trying to educate people on how to channel trade and how to adjust your strategy and your style to channel trade. A lot of people are not really familiar with channel trading because the markets have been making insanely wild moves for the last 2 years.
Can you back out or go to the left and show just give us an idea of how the volatility has been?
There's perspective. So basically, I'm just going back to March. This is March. You can see the movement, and then all of a sudden there's the last week and a half. So highlighted here is the last week and a half, and you can see all these big movements. See big move up, big move down, big moves up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. I mean, big movements in both directions. And then there's the last week and a half, right? And then I'll take things out even further to 1 hour, and you can see how big these ranges are. And then I zoom. Look how small that is. So you even lose it. You lose the range as I zoom out. Watch. See, when I zoom out, you lose the range. That's how tight the range that we find ourselves in. You go back, this is August, September, October, and the market was crashing. They had the big bounce back, and you lose the range. That's an hour chart. You go to a daily chart, and you can see all these wild range movements, and then you zoom it all the way in, and there you have where the markets have been sitting for the last week and a half. So it puts into perspective for you. It's kind of like when you guys see those things on YouTube or on Instagram when it shows you like Earth, and then it zooms all the way out to like the Milky Way galaxy, and your mind can't even comprehend like the size of that scale. You kind of feel that way when you're looking at the moves the market has been making for the last 2 years, and then all of a sudden you encounter something like this week and a half consolidation, and a lot of traders get caught up in it. A lot of traders don't understand how to trade it, and that's why relative strength, relative weakness, that's where these things really come into play. And I think that it's never been more evident this past like 2 weeks how important it is to actually have professional traders to guide you through the environment to keep you honest and to help you identify where the opportunities lie. Because even on a day like today, I'm 2 for 2 today. Now, are they monster grand slams like, 200% gainers? No, but I'll take singles and doubles all day long while the market goes through this consolidation phase. And when the markets break out of this channel, which believe me, they will, we're going to be all over it.
Why should anybody, whether you're a TTG member or not, be excited about the stock market right now?
Because this is temporary. The market always goes through markets of any security, not just the stock market overall, go through phases and cycles. There's consolidation cycles, accumulation, distribution cycles, then there's directional momentum cycles. There's moments of fear and there's moments of greed. You go through these cycles, and right now you're in that consolidation phase, that uncertainty phase where not many people really necessarily know what to do with the markets. The labor market's been stronger than people thought. Earnings have been better than people thought. But all your leading economic indicators are moving to the downside, saying the economy is weakening, but it's not showing up in earnings. It's not showing up in the labor market. So you have this discrepancy where nobody really knows necessarily what to do, and everyone's waiting for the next major catalyst to help them decide whether it's risk on or it's risk off. But everybody says they want to be a full-time trader. Everybody says they want to make money in the markets. Everybody says they want to be their own boss. Well, this is life. This is what it is to be a trader. You can't only be able to make money when the market crashes. You can't only be able to make money when the market's ripping to all-time highs. You've got to be able to make money in any market environment. And if you guys want to be traders, as everyone claims that they want to be, then learning how to make money in this market is all part of it. And just because the market's going sideways does not mean there's not individual stocks that are making massive moves. That's just the individual market. But you take a look at Baidu today. This is where I made the bulk of my money today. This stock was on fire today. This stock was up 4% today. $5, up $5 for Baidu. That's a huge move. Look at that. That's not, indecisive price action. Look at what this stock has done over the last couple of days. Take a look at NVIDIA. Look at the move NVIDIA made today. Take a look at AMD. Massive moves in AMD. Take a look at Alphabet. Massive move in Alphabet. There's still tremendous opportunities out there. So you ask me, why should someone be excited about the markets right now? You should be excited about the markets right now because these big mega cap tech names like a Baidu, like an Alphabet, like an NVIDIA are going absolutely ape because of this whole hype around AI. And today was all about AI. Today was all about the focus on AI. It was all about a couple of different hedge fund managers disclosing positions in a lot of AI-related names. And that really sent all the AI-related stocks soaring to the upside. There's still tremendous opportunity in this market. Just because the market's going sideways doesn't mean every stock's going sideways. And we were 2 for 2 today.
Right. Yeah.
So, I mean,
those are all
why be excited? Why be excited? To wrap it up, why be excited? Because every single day there's amazing opportunities to make money, and a lot of it. That's why you should still be excited.
At the end of the day, just for us, it matters. Are TTG members making money? Are they becoming better traders? Right?
And they absolutely are. They absolutely. I'll prove. Yeah, watch, guys. Members of True Trading Group. Even though the markets are going sideways for the last week and a half, if you're making money, you're becoming a better trader because of True Trading Group. Go ahead and type the $sign in chat right now. Go ahead and type the $sign if you guys are making money. You're becoming better traders because of True Trading Group and because of the education and the analysis and the guidance that you guys receive on a daily basis. Go ahead and type the $sign in chat. Anybody that's on this live stream that's not a member, count how many people type the $sign, because if you're frustrated over the last week and a half, just look at how many people are typing the $sign, because these people right here, folks, there's no difference between them and you. They've got all the same excuses. Small account, full-time job, busy schedule, not enough time, lost money in the market before, have no experience, I don't know what I'm doing. They've got all the same excuses, yet now they are telling you that they're making money, becoming better traders. And it's a testament to the education, the guidance, the mentorship that you have access to at True Trading Group. If you're trying to figure this market out by yourself on your own, and all you know is what Reddit and Twitter have told you over the last 2 years, you're going to get your ass kicked during times like this. You probably got your ass kicked last year. Stop trying to trade through this stuff on your own and be part of a community, that actually is professionally educated. We have 9 professional trading mods in True Trading Group that are with you every day that have aligned 100% public market. I began my career working at a fund in New York City. I didn't just figure this stuff out on YouTube. These are the things that make the difference in people's results. And you can see by how many people have the dollar sign, the results speak for themselves.
Yeah. Sorry, 1 second. So,
yeah, there's a comment. I'm sorry, Adam. It's a comment from Wade Moore. What I love most about TTG is the education, which made it possible for me to make money in a sideways market trading options or a trending market trading equities. That's incredible. So using options and burning premium in a sideways market and selling options, collecting that premium, or doing iron condors. And then when you get directional momentum, then trading the equities. That's I love that, Wade, that you're diversified enough now with the education you received to do that.
Mm-hmm. How many non-TTG members are on here now? It's a light live stream today. We didn't promote today's live stream really at all, just because we've been so busy with a lot of stuff internally. But how many people here are not True Trading Group members? Just go ahead and type TTG in chat. Let us know if you're not a True Trading Group member. Just type TTG in chat. I got some questions for some of the non-True Trading Group members that are here.
Yeah. While people are typing TTG, also we got Jeremy. Good green day today while working my busy 9-to-5 job. Thank you all at True Trading Group. That's what it's all about, guys. This whole platform was built for people that are busy and have full-time jobs and busy schedules.
Yeah. I'm not surprised. Today's stream we didn't really push at all. That's all right. That's why YouTube has a playback function later. So, yeah, we're working on some big things inside of True Trading Group, and just didn't have time to promote the stream today. So, it is what it is.
Way to go, Ben. I've been selling premium at Moment and crushing it. Absolutely. I traded at work today, made 2 trades. Way to go, Market Ninja.
You know what we could do? Since it's just mainly members on here today, and there isn't a whole lot to really get into too much, why don't we do what we did a couple Fridays ago, where we kind of like ask each other some questions and then take some questions from people here?
Sure.
Sounds good. I will go first.
Okay.
What part of doing what you do today do you find most rewarding for yourself?
Absolutely. Hands down, not even close. It is to receive messages from members that share their stories with me and have been able to overcome a difficult time in their life or achieve something that they never thought initially was possible. It's when I receive messages like that, that is by far the most rewarding. It's hearing the success stories of members is far more. I can go 5 for 5 with the biggest green day ever in history, and I would get more joy and pleasure than if I was 0 for 2, but I got 10 messages that day from members telling me, about, hey, Mike, I just want to let you know I didn't think I was going to be able to send my kid to the college that they wanted to go to, but now I can. Hey, Mike, I'm taking my kids to Disneyland for the very first time. I never thought I was going to be able to do that, and spending time with them, like those type of things. Was able to, my house was in danger of being foreclosed on. I didn't know what to do. And now, we got the house back. Everyone caught up on my mortgage. Like, it's those type of messages that make it all worth it for me. And I mean, Adam, obviously, we bust our ass, when it comes to True Trading Group, because, you and I have very specific visions and goals for this company. and hard work is not anything that you and I have ever shied away from. And that goes for the whole team at True Trading Group. We have 30 employees at True Trading Group, and everyone has bought into that mentality and that mindset. Everybody works very hard towards that goal. So that is the most rewarding part of my day by far.
Okay. All right. The way this works is now it's your turn.
Yeah, I was thinking. What do you think is, so I'll flip the question. I'm going to flip the question instead of what's the most rewarding part of your day at this stage, what is your most frustrating part of the day? Because for those that don't know, like, Adam and I have very different roles throughout the course of a regular work day, right? Like I'm the trader, I'm in chat, I'm calling out trades, I'm trading, I'm talking to members, I'm answering questions, giving analysis, I'm doing one-on-one mentor sessions. Adam is more hands-on of like support with members and negotiating deals with the different downstream partners that we have to get all these tools and everything on our platform, and organizing like all the different workshops and boot camps and coming up with new ideas to add value to the platform for members. So he and I have different, play a different role and see different sides of members and different sides of the business throughout the course of the trading day. So I want to, give you guys, for those that don't know that, throw that out there before. But I'm curious, Adam, like, what do you find as maybe one of the most frustrating parts of your day at this point? Wait, timeout. Comment from Leroy. Leroy just joined 2 days ago. Leroy, congratulations. So Leroy was a member a while ago, left and then came back, and just joined 2 days ago. Took him 48 hours. Has already made back his membership fee. He's already made back his membership fee in 2 days.
Yeah, I mean, look, the truth here is that our membership fee is so stupid cheap that you would have to literally not try or be the world's worst trader or investor to not make it back within a year. Like, it's so few and far between, So what is the most frustrating? Anything Chris Botsis says. No, I'm just kidding. Every time Thrill Seeker freaks out publicly in chat. Just kidding.
Why are you picking on people, man?
I love Caroline.
I know. She's an amazing, amazing person.
I'll tell you something recently that's really bothered me,
Mm-hmm.
So you and I, hang on. Donald Oliver says, I made my membership multiple times and I lost it multiple times. What does that mean? That means that you're clueless when it comes to risk management. That's what it means. It means that you're trying to instigate comments on here, and congratulations. You want attention? I'm going to give you the attention, bro. It means that you're clueless when it comes to risk management. It means that you don't know how to keep your money. If you know how to, look, anyone, and I do mean anyone, if 2020 or 2021 showed us anything, right? It showed us that any moron can make money in the stock market. True or false, Mike?
In 2021, yeah, absolutely.
What 2022 showed us is that those same morons were unable to hold on to that money or didn't know what they were doing enough to have proper risk management or anything else. So even the people that have lost serious money in the stock market, they have all at one time or another have been up a good amount of money too. They just don't know what they're doing. They don't know how to keep the money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, anybody could get lucky and make money, but it's keeping it and growing it is the challenge. And there's things that you should be doing, just in your overall trading that helps you protect your profits and move forward instead of make 1,000, lose 1,000, make 1,000, lose 1,000, make 1,000, lose 1,000. I mean, you're just on this hamster wheel.
You know what I find funny, man?
Yeah.
A lot of people here, because we say I'm not the trader, and I'm not the trader, right?
Yeah.
However, if people here genuinely believe I know nothing about the stock market or know nothing about trading in general, you're gravely mistaken. I've had a lot of experience working with retail investors, more than most. And Mike, can you control how much you make in the stock market?
Not at all.
But what if I need to make 100%? Can't I do something like that? Can I do something that'll control that?
Nope.
Are you sure?
Yep.
So you're telling me that there's no way that I can make a plan where I'm going to control the fact that I can make 100%?
You can have a plan that, I'm going to get into a stock. I think it's going to do this. But if the stock doesn't do exactly what you thought, you have no control over how much money you're going to make. The stock can go further than you thought. It cannot go as far as you thought. So you don't have complete control to the dollar of how much money you're going to make on a trade that you're right on. You don't. You just have to execute on your plan, and the money will come with it. You execute on your game plan. You have to remove the money aspect from trading. Execute on your plan, and you'll make money.
Okay, so there's no way that I can control that part, right?
No.
What if I only wanted to lose a certain amount of money?
That is the part of trading you can control to the exact dollar.
Are you sure?
Yes. So if you say this stock's at $20, I'm going to buy the stock at $20. Because there's support at 1975, and if the stock gets to 1925, that means it's broken the support level. I'm going to get out at 1925. That means you're buying the stock at 20. You're getting out at 1925. You can have 100% total and absolute control over how much money you're going to lose if you're wrong. So if you said, I only want to lose $200 on a trade that I'm wrong on, okay, then you would do $20, which is your entry, minus 1925, which is your stop loss. That gives you 75 cents. So the distance between your entry and your stop loss in this example is 75 cents. If you only want to lose $200 to the penny, you do 200 divided by 75 cents, and you'll be buying 266 shares. So you buy 266 shares at $20, you set your stop loss at 1925, and my friends, if you are wrong and the stock goes down to 1925, you get stopped out. Guess what? You lost exactly $200.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I'm not a rocket scientist, but that means that you could control to the exact dollar how much you are able, how much you lose. And if most people can have a really good trade, even just based on luck, then wouldn't it make sense that the focus should be on not necessarily looking for trades where you'll make 100%, but figuring out how to lose correctly or manage your risk so that you can hold on to the times where you were right?
So traders that have real success are traders that know how to lose properly, because you're not going to be right on every trade you make, right? You're going to lose. You're going to have losing trades. You have to make sure that when you are wrong on a trade, you're not getting killed. You should never. When is How many times, this is a real question, I want members to answer this. Members, how many times in the last 3 years have you heard me ever say, oh my God, I just got killed? Actually give that answer inside chat. How many times have you seen me get killed on a trade that I was wrong on? Actually say, how many times have you seen me get killed on a trade? Seen me get crushed on a trade? You have to be able to just take a routine loss, a paper cut loss on a trade that you're wrong on. You can't blow yourself up every time you make a losing trade. That's ridiculous. You need to learn how to make a trade, be wrong, and move on, and not allow that one loss to wipe out 2 or 3 of your winning trades previously. You got to make more money when you're right than you lose when you're wrong. And I always tell people that if you were to look at your P&L on a graph, let's do a graph, okay? If you were to do along the x-axis is horizontal, right? Y is vertical, yeah. On the x-axis, that's going to be x-axis will be the zero line on your P&L, okay?
It's pronounced penal.
So above is going to be all of your winning trades. Below is all of your losing trades. If you were to take a red marker and put a dot on every single one of your losing trades throughout the course of a year, and then you took a green marker and you put a green dot on the size of your winning trades throughout the course of a year, when you look back, when you step away and you look at that graph, it should look like a green mountain range with a red valley or a red river underneath it. That's what it should look like, because you should have complete consistency in your losing trades, but your winning trades should be all over the place. Now, most traders that struggle, it's the exact opposite. Most traders that struggle, it's a green plateau with red fiery hell underneath it of red flames that are all different sizes. That is a sign of a struggling trader. That's a sign of someone that has no risk management. They get absolutely obliterated on trades that they're wrong on. They swing for the fences. They get way too big position size sometimes. But when they're in winning trades, they're so anxious and they're so antsy that they can't stay in their winning trade long enough to truly capitalize on a trade that they're right on. So they're up 100, 150 bucks, and they go, ooh, it's better than nothing, and they just take it. It should be the exact opposite. All of your losing trades, if your risk tolerance is 200 bucks, then all your red dots should be 212, 209, 189, 192, 187, 210, 215, 218, 202, 174, 186, 199, 201. That's what all your losing trades should look like. Your winning trades should be 310, 405, 116, 43, 249, 501, 387, 391, 210, 174, 40, 211. Your winning trades should be all over the place, because your winning trades, you do not know how far that stock is going to go. You have ideas. You say, hey, I'm going to buy this stock at 20. I think it's going to go to 25, but maybe it doesn't quite get to 25. Maybe it only gets to 23 or 24, and then something changes. The stock pulls itself back. You get trailed out on your stop loss on that remaining piece. You didn't get to your third or fourth profit target, but you got to your second profit target. It's not a home run, but it's a double. I'll take doubles all day long. Doubles add up. That's how you win games. The home runs will come. Stop looking for them. That's how your P&L should look if you were to plot your P&L on a graph. But unfortunately, a lot of struggling traders, it's the exact opposite.
Yeah. I hear you. How many people on here want to actually trade full-time? Type the number 1 if it's your goal to become a full-time trader. Again, type the number 1 if it's your goal to become a full-time trader. Type the number 1 if it is your goal to become a full-time trader. It's a lot of people.
Yeah.
Okay, why? Why do you want to be a full-time trader? Why do you want to be a full-time trader? Just type a sentence in chat. Why is it that you want to be a full-time trader? Just chilling. I know that you're joking. Today ain't the day, brother. It's like 8 comments deep. All right? I gave you a little attention. You're good now. Papa Shoe says not working for the man. Just chilling says fret him. Financial freedom. I want to be my own boss. Control of my own time, to buy my time. Financial freedom, be my own boss. Spend more time with my kids. Freedom, my own boss. Understood. Hey, Mike.
You.
I got a question for you.
I hope I have an answer.
Somebody says, not doing manual labor. It's my passion. Financial freedom as well. I want to be a full-time, part-time trader. I want to live on the 3rd, 7th floor of an apartment building. If I was a full-time trader,
That would be the 21st floor.
I mean, if you add them together, but who knows?
You never know. Who's going to know?
Just to be in control of my financial future. I want to retire my spouse. Get away from the suits and be free. Ability to have a job anywhere, to provide for my family. To be able to pursue things I love. How many people here right now are not True Trading Group members? There's now 521 people on here. If you're not a member of True Trading Group, type TTG in chat. I have no interest in selling you anything. Believe me. Got my hands full with the people that I have. I'm just curious to know who here is not a True Trading Group member. We got ZB. Go ahead, type TTG in chat if you are not a True Trading Group member. Some Goober, welcome back. John Beerburn, TTG Charles.
I feel like John used to be a member.
I don't think so. Ben says to support his family again. Ian Hutton says not a member. Oh, yeah, John used to be a member. Awesome, dude. So, it's Mike, if somebody asked you, well, let me ask this question to the group. Do you feel that being a full-time trader is the equivalent of owning your own business?
Absolutely.
Okay. Oh, Just Chilling is not a member and he's trolling me like that?
I didn't see him trolling you. He was just talking about your earbuds.
No. It's multiple comments every day on here. But
I feel like he's good. All
right. Do you feel that that being a full-time trader is the equivalent of owning your own business?
Yes.
I'm asking everyone here. Type yes or no. Okay. Look at all these yeses. All right, here's my next question. Thank you for your participation tonight. This is good. Guys, share the stream if you would. Share the stream. Let's see if we can get some more people on here. Here's a question. How many of you currently own your own business? Type the number 3 if you own your own business right now. Type the number 3 if you own your own business right now. I promise you there will be substantially less number 3s in chat. It's a good amount of number 3s, but it's definitely shorter. A way shorter list than everyone that typed that they wanted to be their own boss, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mike, what does it take to be your own boss? I'm not even talking about trading. I'm saying in general, what does it take to be your own boss?
Discipline, determination, resilience from not being afraid to fail and keep going. A strong sense of accountability. The right knowledge. I also think having a mentor is something that I think is really helpful. These are just all characteristics that I think you need to be a good business owner.
Yeah. If you could sum up being a business owner in one word, what would it be?
Sum it up in one word.
Freedom is not that word.
No.
Staying ahead of the curve is 1, 2, 3, 4 words. Dedication, Responsibility,
I don't know. I don't know if I could put it into one word.
I can.
What do you got?
Sacrifice.
Absolutely.
The word is sacrifice.
It's a good word.
Being a business owner, being an entrepreneur is sacrifice. Anyone on here, see, here's the sad part. Most people want to be their own boss. They want to make a bunch of money. They want their financial freedom. They want more time with their kids. Everyone that wants, I want the financial freedom because they think that they're going to wake up and they're going to trade for an hour a day, make a bunch of money, and then go play, catch or something with their kid. That ain't how it works. That's not real life. There is a certain trade-off that comes when you are in control of your financial destiny, when you are in control of your own company, your own products, right? There is a level of sacrifice that comes with that most people do not, will not, and are not able to understand. most people, I saw a quote and it said that your salary is a drug that your boss pays you to keep you from your dreams.
Oof. 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 Oh, it stings.
Everybody here that, and I'll tell you what, I've seen members of True Trading Group come in and give it their all and try, and they have failure, and and they beat themselves up, right? And here's the truth, right?
Mm-hmm.
Most people, a very high percentage of people, will never, ever, 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 ever put themselves in a position that is different from whatever they feel secure with, that takes any sort of real risk. Most people will die at their 9-to-5s hoping that they could have done something better some other time. That is the truth. So when people can't, come to True Trading Group and they don't experience success right away, or they're going through a hard time, it's not a failure. It's not a fit. You did something that most people will never have the spine to do. You took a chance. Not all chances work out, man. I have failed way more than I have succeeded. So has Mike. It's not about not failing. You have to have the courage to keep stepping up to the plate, man. You're gonna, like, newsflash, you're gonna fail. You're gonna lose money trading. 100%. That doesn't make you a loser. You are so far ahead of the curve because you did something that most people would crap their pants at the very thought of. I don't know.
I think
What's up?
no, I think that was pretty powerful. The stuff that you just said.
Yeah, I mean, you look around, how many people, look, most people on here are good people. Most people in True Trading Group are good people. Okay? With good, real goals. And it's hard to watch good people go through tough times.
Yeah.
If you have a soul. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, it's just one of those things where I think that people in True Trading Group specifically, I can't speak for people outside of True Trading Group, but for people inside of True Trading Group, I think some of them need to be a little bit easier on themselves, and realize that they are, although it may not feel great all the time, they are doing something that most people will never have the courage to do. Ever. And in life, you either have that hustle or you don't. just like trading, you're gonna lose as a business owner. You're gonna fail at times. It's how you pick yourself back up. It's having enough self-honesty with you to understand what your limitations are and what they are not. If you have a full-time job and a crazy demanding schedule, but you're trying to be the best option scalper in the world and you keep losing money, then maybe you should stop trading like that. Maybe you should try something different, because insanity is repeating the same thing over and over and over again, expecting different results. Roland Warrior says, I will be a TTG success story. Screw that. Be your own success story. Be your own success story. We're just a platform. You are your own success story. I've said this 1,000 times. All we do at True Trading Group is provide exactly what we say we will, and more. You all, when you are successful, do the work. The stock market is not complicated. I'm sorry, it isn't. This is not super complicated stuff. Half of you have jobs that are way, way more complicated than what we're doing here. Don't let these candles and these numbers scare you. The problem with trading is that you're dealing with money. And when you deal with money, you deal with everything that the money represents, which is fear, which is greed, which is all sorts of stuff. Simple as that. There is a reason that 80 to 90% of becoming a successful trader is based around trader psychology. That's because, and if it's based around trader psychology, then what does that mean? That means that 20 to 10% of it is based on just repetition of recognizing patterns. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure this out. Everyone's like, I struggle. Not everyone, but people are like, I struggle. I don't know entry, exit, all this stuff. My position is too big. It's all emotional shit. It's all people's fear. It's all their greed. It's all of that stuff.
You got to separate the money aspect from trading. So many people would be so much better at this if all it was a video game.
Why do you think people do better on a simulator?
Exactly.
We have people, because at True Trading Group, we give you access to a simulator with real-time data. So it's not like, they're playing with data that's delayed, so they're back testing things on there that are, where they already know the outcome. They're trading with real-time data, right? Or paper trading with real-time data. So why is it you can be this wonderful, successful trader on a paper account, trading real-time trades, using proper risk management, but the second you switch over to real money, it's like you have no idea what you're doing. Yep. There is no difference. It's the same trade.
Same exact setup. It's the same everything. Same news. It's the same everything.
Everything is the same.
You do better on a simulator because you're making decisions that are not influenced by you making money or losing money. That's why you do better on a simulator, because you're actually able to make decisions based on the technical analysis and the fundamental analysis of what you're seeing in front of you.
Yep.
And most people, when you're taught the right way to read a chart, to analyze news, which you learn all that stuff as a member to trading group, obviously. Most people, when taught properly, can do those things. As soon as you add the money aspect, all of a sudden their decision making,
all bets are off.
All bets are off. Add in the money aspect, now all of a sudden they're not just making decisions based on technical analysis and based on fundamental analysis. Now they're making decisions based on how much money I'm up, how much money I'm down, how much money this, how much money that. And that influences all of your decision making and typically leads to you making the wrong decision. And that's why all of a sudden then you struggle. You go back to the simulator, you kill it for a month. You come back to real money, you suck. You go back to the simulator, you kill it for a month. You come back to real money, you suck. Do you really actually think that you just have that bad luck? That you're just, oh, everything was great for a month, and all of a sudden, oh, I got unlucky for a month. No, luck has nothing to do with it. That's why over 80% of trading is mental, and I know there's many people on here that's happened to, where they have success in a simulator, then they struggle in real life.
Yeah. I think anyone that said they wanted to be their own boss or wanted to trade full time, and wanted to make a bunch of money and spend more time with their family and live this dream, this fantasy scenario, you all need to go home and gut check yourself and figure out, what are you willing to sacrifice right now to get to where you want to go? Ain't nobody make it to the finish line unscathed. So you're giving up something. Money, time, sleep. That's the hard truth. I mean, anyone in here that owns a business will, am I full of crap? Is what I am saying true or false? Type true or false in chat. Yeah. Anyways, what's cool about the stock market is that no matter what's going on in the world, as long as the stock market is open, you have an opportunity to support your family. Meaning, inflation goes to 30%. Yes, it's a huge problem, but is the stock market open? We're in a terrible recession. That sucks. Is the stock market open though?
Sure is.
Got it. Any situation that you can think of. Hey man, we go to war with Russia tomorrow. Is the stock market open?
It is.
Damn. Powell raises another 25 basis points. Is the stock market open?
It is.
But what happens if I get fired from my job? is the stock market open?
It is.
And I can still participate even if all these things are happening?
You sure can.
But what if the stock market is going down? Is there ways to make money?
Oh, there sure are.
Nice. And if the stock market is going sideways and it's not that exciting, are there ways to make money?
Sure are.
But what if I don't have a job? Is that okay? Do I still get to participate?
You still get to participate.
Can I make enough money to support my family? I need to make at least 6 figures a year.
It's possible. It's not gonna be something that you're just gonna start trading in 30 days. You're gonna make $100,000. But is it possible? Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm just looking to make like $8,000 to $9,000 a month.
It's possible.
Do a lot of people do that?
A lot of people do.
Are they smarter than me?
I don't believe so.
Cool. I don't know. I just think that the stock market is such a fascinating tool because no matter who you are, how much money you have to start with or lack thereof, no matter how much time you have, there is a method and a system that has the potential to work for you. And you can take that and parlay it into other things. Elon Musk just said difficult year ahead for global economy. It's going to rain in Miami in June.
Who said that?
Elon Musk just said difficult year ahead for global economy.
Oh, he also said he thinks that the economy turns back towards highs within the next 12 months.
Yo, I am totally done. Yo, the media is grasping at straws because you know what happened? There's been so much crazy headline, like attention grabbing that people are desensitized now.
People are very complacent right now.
Yeah, of course they are because they've all been desensitized.
Yeah, don't you don't remember just a month ago the whole banking system was going to collapse and we were all supposed to take our money out of the banking system? I mean, you don't remember?
No, that's old news now, man. Now they're going to default on the debt ceiling, and we're going to go into a crazy global recession.
No, it's going to be a depression. The U.S. dollar is going to lose its reserve status.
Yeah, I mean, I hope that Powell knows how to shit Zoloft, because it's going to be a hard time.
The U.S. is going to become a third world nation within the next year.
Yeah, so I guess at that point, the stock market doesn't really matter. Bro, the news is getting desperate because they desensitized everybody.
Rumor has it that the Canadian stock market is going to become the new most liquid and most traded market. I can't even say that with a straight face.
Don't say it with a straight face.
Sorry, my Canadian friends.
Right, and all the while, the stock market keeps going up and holding within this range. I need. None of it, it's all so crazy because you'd have to be an idiot to not see that we're all like being used as like pawns in a bigger game. I mean, dude, some of these, people are so desensitized to these things now that it becomes very hard to, I got to tell you, and I get it as a business, You have to think of the run that major news outlets went on financially the last 2-3 years.
It goes back even further than that.
No, but I'm talking the start of COVID till
Yeah.
today.
I think from COVID to
That run where everyone is glued to their television set or to those websites or anywhere else, everyone is glued to it.
Yep.
And then it starts with all the financial stuff. And so on, so on, and so on, and so on, and so on. The world has been advertised as ending so many times that I have lost count.
The world's been ending for the last 2 years.
Right. The world has been ending for a different reason for the last 2 years.
3 years. Sorry, 3 years. The world's been ending
3 years.
But Apple stone throw away from an all-time high.
The SPY is somehow above 400.
The world's ending, but everyone still buys an iPhone.
Right. It is so insane. It is such a brainwashing of people, and the sad part is that these people on Twitter and everywhere else, they literally just eat it all up, man. I'm not even talking about one side or another. I'm talking about both sides, all sides, every angle. They defend it till their death. Look how many people thought AMC was going to $100,000. I ain't never seen some shit like that. And I used to promote penny stocks for a living. And I've seen some crazy stuff. I ain't never seen an elephant fly like that. I have never seen that before. And I've never seen so many people willing to, die on that sword.
Yeah, man. I had people tell me that I was stupid because I didn't think that Rivian was a good buy at $130 billion market cap when they hadn't sold a single vehicle yet. You remember this? So Rivian, I don't know if you guys remember these. I mean, you would have had to been on our live streams for a while. That Rivian IPO'd, right? Rivian IPO'd back in 2021. And when Rivian IPO'd, I got 1 million questions on like 3 or 4 consecutive live streams about is Rivian a good long-term investment? And I said, absolutely not. I wouldn't buy Rivian stock with your money. Absolutely not. They have not made $1. They have not sold one vehicle yet. The stock was, when it went all the way to 175. When it was at 140 right here, it was like, everyone was like, oh, you're an idiot. Because I said like 2 days earlier, I'm like, no, I'm not going to buy this in my long-term portfolio. And the stock went up like 10, 15 bucks the next day. And they were like, oh, ha, 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 see, ha, ha, ha. And I'm like, that's $130 billion market cap for a company that has not sold one vehicle. You're an idiot if you buy this stock. That's what I said during that week. And now the stock is at $13.
Yeah.
But it shows you the crazy, like, it's so wild that, like, to your point, I'm not going to be right all the time, guys. I'm going to be wrong. I've been wrong before. I'll be wrong again in the future. I'm not right on everything that I say, but it shows you how crazy people get. That someone that just discovered what call options are a year and a half ago with a Robinhood account truly believes that someone that's been doing this for 17 years and worked professionally on Wall Street truly believes that I have no idea what I'm talking about when I say something like that about Rivian, because someone on social media told them the stock was going to go to 500. Like, you don't think for 1 second to stop and be like, okay, wait. Obviously, this guy knows what he's talking about. Why does he think Rivian is such a terrible buy at $140? Like, you don't even think for 1 second to like stop and
No,
like,
because they already spent the money. Nobody wants to spend money and be wrong because it's too late at that point.
well, I just hope that series of live streams prevented people from buying Rivian in their long-term portfolio. I hope there's people that are on this live stream that thought about buying Rivian at 120, 130. And I hope that my live streams prevented you from doing that, because now the stock's at $13. And for Rivian to go back to 140, you're lucky if that happens in the next 5 years or 7 years or 10 years. You're lucky if Rivian, even survives and someone doesn't buy them out for $30 a share. Like, it's just nuts. I hope there's people on this live stream that avoided some stuff like that from the information that we share on these streams.
It would be nice, but who knows? You know what else I'm gonna say? I'm gonna make comment to this. It's been an ugly 2 days inside of True. You know what? I want to ask how many people that are new here. I want to see how many people are new one more time.
Guys, type TTG if you're not a member of the group, please.
If you're not a member, you're gonna want to hear this.
Yeah, you're gonna want to hear this. If you're not a member, just type TTG, please. Let me see who's here. I know we have a ton of members here, but if you're not a member, type TTG. Jonathan, Jose, Kimchi, JJ. So still got a few. East Coast Canuck, what's up, man? Harsh. Don't be too harsh on yourself, Shah.
Wow.
Boom, boom.
All right. Yeah, borderline on that one, bro.
La Pantera.
Nope. All right. So it's been a little bit of an ugly 2 days inside of True Trading Group as a community, and I'll explain why. Yesterday, there was a it's not there now, but there was something that was published online that was pretty bigoted as far as religion and ostracizing religion and being a bigot, right? One of the things that Mike and I have done here, True Trading Group members, how many times has Mike talked about his political or religious affiliations inside of chat? How many times? I can't see it, Mike. So I don't know. Awesome. How many times have I talked about my political affiliations inside of chat? No. How many times have Mike and I talked about somebody else's sexual orientation? Or how many times have we badmouthed somebody else's race or religion or political views? How many times have we knocked somebody else's political views? Never? All right, just making sure. We have built a community. We have built a family that it doesn't matter what your religion is. It doesn't matter what your political affiliation, what your sexual orientation is. It doesn't matter any of those things. We are all part of the same family, and we all have the same goal, and that is to learn, trade, and profit and make money together. I don't care who you sleep with, who you pray to, or what color your skin is, or what your background is. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Not here. There are people in chat that couldn't be on more opposite sides of the spectrum. Far left, far right, Jewish, Palestinian, gay, straight, whatever. Couldn't be further apart from one another. Yet somehow, all of these people with extremely conflicting stuff can come together and be supportive of one another no matter what is going on. And I am most proud that we have nurtured and created an environment like that. I am very, very proud of that. And unfortunately, people will do people things. Some people are ignorant. And, there was something that was put online from a member talking about how me specifically was a kike. And if you don't know what that word means, it's a very derogatory word towards somebody who's Jewish. And I get it that the person's trying to get a rise out of somebody, that they're trying to, whatever. But it was pretty ugly. It was pretty ugly, man. And listen, I have no problems with people, calling somebody else out or talking to one another, having conflict. Right? I think the world's a little bit too soft and sensitive as is. I'll share a little bit about that and leave it there. But I think there's a line in the sand that you don't cross. Right? That you don't cross. And I think using slurs that Hitler used to describe somebody is probably a bad look. And, you had asked me what I had been most frustrated with a while ago. And I got to tell you, that is something that I was, really frustrated with this week and yesterday. And
yeah, people, well, you have some disgusting people out there.
So, it is what it is. But it's just one of those things, man, where I don't know. I am very grateful for the community that we have built. I'm very grateful for the people that are within the community. Nobody has to get along with everybody all the time. Nobody has to agree with anyone all the time. I can be a huge a-hole. Huge. And I may say something to somebody that pisses them off, and they're going to say stuff to me that's going to piss me off. But I'm never going to cross that line with somebody because there's just never a reason to. Because for me, it's just something that's so ignorant and so stupid. So, I put up a post today in chat that was kind of sad because people had to, I'm gonna send it out later, and I'll put it on, and I'll read it for everyone here real quick. So, we put this out, and it says, "This is your first and only warning. Zero tolerance for racism, sexism, bigotry, and related behaviors. As an esteemed member of True Trading Group, we want to take a moment to reinforce our stance on matters that have recently come to our attention. It has come to our notice that there have been instances within our community as well as outside of our community on public forums directly related to our community where certain behaviors have breached the boundaries of acceptable conduct. These instances took place 5/15 by one member and 5/16/2023 by two additional members. That's today. We want to be unequivocally clear on this matter. True Trading Group will not tolerate any form of racism, sexism, bigotry, or any other behavior that promotes discrimination or prejudice. Our community is a diverse and vibrant collective of individuals from various backgrounds and experiences. We cherish this diversity and consider it one of our greatest strengths. Every member of True Trading Group, regardless of their financial investment, race, religion, sexual orientation, political views, or tenure, must adhere to the highest standards of respect and inclusivity. We want to remind you that True Trading Group has a zero tolerance policy for any actions or comments that demonstrate racism, sexism, bigotry, or anything similar. We are committed to maintaining a safe and welcoming environment for all members. Any violations of this policy will result in the immediate removal and banning of the individual from our platform. No refunds will be granted in such cases. We understand that errors in judgment can occur, but with regard to racism, sexism, bigotry, or anything similar, it is imperative that we hold ourselves accountable for our actions and words. True Trading Group aims to foster an atmosphere that promotes learning, growth, and support. By adhering to our values, we can ensure that every member has an equal opportunity to thrive within our community. Let us emphasize that our commitment to these principles is unwavering. True Trading Group will continue to evolve and strive for excellence in every aspect. We appreciate the collective effort of our members to uphold these standards and make True Trading Group a truly inclusive and supportive community. Thank you for your attention to this matter. I also want to say that if you go online and there are times people truly feel that they are anonymous when they are posting things on other places, you're not as anonymous as you think you are. So, keep that in mind. Because it would really suck if that person's employer saw their anonymous comments. I'll leave you with that. I don't know.
All right. I'm not even sure where to go after that.
Nope. Just wanted to put it out there. I know that they're muted from the stream. They sent me an email today saying that they would be on the stream making comments. So I just, I want them to know that we know who you are. We know who your employer is. And we will be forwarding your statements about Jews and Black people and all sorts of stuff to your employer. So, good job. Zero tolerance, man. So, if you get anything out of this live stream, understand that what we built here is a place that has the power and has the community and the tools and the resources to help change and improve people's lives. And that we genuinely, as a community, care for one another, even if we don't agree all the time. I don't want to sell anything or tell them about the trial tonight. We're good.
All right, folks.
I think it'll cheapen down what we're trying, what we were just talking about.
Integrity.
If you're interested in True Trading Group, you could read the description below. Plenty of information there.
Fair enough. Well, there you have it, folks. It's a little bit different of a live stream today than we usually do, but it does not mean that the information and topics are any less important. Matter of fact, many of the things that we talked about today, I think, are most important. From what it takes to do this full time and how to make money in sideways markets, but also to the integrity of you as a human being and being a part of something that's much bigger than yourself and being a part of a community of people that have like-minded values, goals, and ambitions that can help each other through their struggles and then help celebrate each other's successes. Trading can be a very lonely profession. You don't have to do this by yourself. And having access to professional education and tools and everything else in the meantime is just a bonus to building relationships with the people that you do when you join the True Trading Group family. And we will not tolerate a single person that tries to disrupt that bond that we have created with the members that we have all over the world in 100 different countries.
From all different backgrounds, of all religions, and all everything.
We have everything. We literally have everything in True Trading Group.
We are a global company. We have members in over 100 different countries around the world, from every religion, every background, every color, everything.
Yep.
Something Mike and I are damn proud of.
Very. And that's something nobody can take away from us, and we won't tolerate anyone that tries to tarnish it. So, you know who you are. Shame on you. And you're not the type of person that we want in this community. Nope. So that's the end of that.
All right.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in tonight. No, this is a different stream than normal. If you guys are brand new, you caught a unique night. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on your notifications because we're doing this again tomorrow. All of my members inside chat will be back at it again in the morning. Nice day today, right? Nice day today. We're going to try to keep this going. As long as we're inside this channel, we're going to keep that range trading strategy intact. It's been working for us for the last week or so. We're going to keep doing that until we break out of this range. And There's been tremendous opportunities in individual stocks, and we're going to keep at it and identifying those stocks that have that relative weakness and relative strength. We're going to keep at it. Baidu to the long side today. That was trade of the day for me. Also made a little bit of money short Roku. I'm still in a small piece of the Roku position. I'm not completely out of it. I shorted Roku today, made a little bit of money on it. Nothing to write home about, but I'm still short. I'm looking for the stock to get to 50. Looking for the stock to get to 50. We'll see if we can get there. I'm going to stay short it probably for another day or two and see if we can get to 50, but took profit off twice. So down, I'm not in a full size position, took profit off twice, but I still have some to see if we can get to 50. Baidu was traded today, and we'll see what brings us to tomorrow. You have more earnings coming out tomorrow in the morning. I think today was Baidu in the morning. Tomorrow is going to be Baba. So Baba is going to be one of the stocks that's going to be on the watch list for tomorrow, as well as the normals. We're going to look at Tesla after their annual shareholder meeting, which is going on now, or was going on, and I think Elon Musk is actually going to be on CNBC, I believe, right now. Actually, Elon Musk was supposed to be interviewed on CNBC by David Faber, so we'll see how that goes, and we'll talk about some opportunities for us tomorrow. So again, guys, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Smash that like button, turn on your notifications. I'll see my members in chat tomorrow. Have a great night, guys.